Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do an eye makeup look using the Naked 3. Now I haven't used this in absolutely ages. So we'll get down to this. I've already got my base on, contour, eyebrows, and I've powdered. I've got no blusher on and no highlight colour. I haven't got a highlight colour. You know, I sat here and I picked all my things out and I thought I'd got everything out. But I hadn't. Let's hope that's it. So we'll get down to what I'm going to do. I've got no mirror. I can't see in the... Oh, Caroline. I think you're used to this, aren't you? Me forgetting things. I can't see in the viewfinder because my eyesight is that bad. So I've got my mirror, which that side's all dirty and fingerprint, look. But that side is relatively clean. Oops, you saw my chandelier there. There you go. It's wrought iron. It's a little bit big for this room. Before we moved house, we had a larger dining room. But I liked it so much, I wanted to keep it. Right, I'm just going to push that to the side and put my little bow on. I'm going to use Cargo eye base. Cargo is the brand where it comes from. I thought I got that out of the box, but I haven't. And it looks like that. So it's on a brush and you wind it up on the end. Whoops, that's too much. Far too much. You only want a little bit of this. Oh, rats, that's going to go waste in the lid now. Oh, I hate waste. So I'm just going to rub that. Oops, I need a little bit more than that. Just a tiny bit. If I carefully put that in there, I shouldn't catch anywhere on the lid, so it should be still there unless it dries up for the next time I use it, because you know, if I was wearing eye makeup every day like I usually do, that would be okay. It wouldn't go to waste. But I never know from one day to the next whether I'm going to wear anything. You know, because of my hay fever. Today, this eye isn't watering, but this one eye is. That's right, isn't it? This one eye is watering a little bit, by hoping I can cope with it. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Brulee shadow to just set that a little bit. I mean, it does set down. It is fairly dry, but I just like it to be totally set. And it does help. All these little layers that you do, I only put a little thin layer on, helps to set your makeup and sort of keep everything in place. And it's like, you know, when you build your face up from your skin. I think someone's just coming in. I'm just going to shut this door. Excuse me. Then they won't come barging in when they come back. So there we go. I'm going to use Natural Collection in Milk Chocolate as my crease colour. If I can find my brush, I've got... Whoa! Did manage to catch it. So just going to put that onto a number 7 brush and just tap that off and pop it start at the outside of my eye and then work the way in and just blend that through. Now I'm making a video and just blend that up a little bit, not too far down onto the lid. Oh, I did pull you in a little bit, haven't I? There you go. Maybe that's too far. There you go. Because I never know, I always get it wrong. I pull you in too far and you're right up like this in the video, but onto me it looks like you're far away. Now I hope I've pulled you in far enough. I'll just do a little bit. There you go, a little bit more. So I'm just blending that out and up towards the brow a little bit, and doing the same on the other side. Gosh, sorry, I'm wriggling around. My back is killing me. I phoned my doctor's surgery because the hospital is waiting on one of my blood test results. It's my vitamin D level. It has to be a certain level before they can do this treatment that I'm going in to the hospital for. I'm only gone in as a day patient, so I'll be probably 2 or 3 hours probably at the most. But the vitamin D has to be a certain level before they can do this treatment, and the result hadn't come back, and I rang yesterday, which would be, well, by the time I upload this video, it's going to be days away from the date, you know. But I rang the day before of while I'm making this video, and the results weren't in, so still waiting. But it should be soon. I mean, I'm looking at the week beginning the 10th of August, hopefully, for the treatment. So, oh, sorry, my jaw cracked terribly there. So it should, you know, that's what I'm planning, hopefully, for when the treatment will be. You know, I can't guarantee that because I don't know when the results come back, but they should be back by then, hopefully. Right, in the Naked palette, I'm going to go for this one here called Nuna. Oh, it's that sort of, it's a taupey colour with a little bit sort of a background of a mauvey shade to it. I'm just going to do a, well, I'm planning on doing a fairly sort of a neutrally type of eye. Oh, sorry, I think at the moment that's what I'm planning. So I'm just going to pop that on the lid. Starting, excuse me, my light's not in the right place. Can't quite see properly. There we go. So I'm popping that on the inner part of the lid to start with, I think. I'm making this up as I go along. You know, I haven't used this palette, and I just said, didn't I, in a long time, and I've forgotten what the colours are like. So this is actually darker than I thought it was. Oh, I've got a wet eyelid look, and it's made the shadow a little bit darker there. Never mind. So, do the same on this lid. That's what I was saying about, you know, even though your eyes water this way, it gets up onto my lid, which is really strange. I don't know how that happens. So I'm just going, so just past halfway over the eyelid. Like that. And I think I want to darken up this crease a little bit. So I'm going again with the Natural Collections in walnut. What is this? Crushed walnut, sorry. So I just want to darken it a little bit. Like I just said, I'd forgotten this this colour was as dark, so it's going. Looks going to end up darker than I had planned. Sorry about that. But there you go. I'm sure it will be alright. You see, even my things don't work out how I plan. I'm not a makeup artist. Far from it. I'm just like every one of you out there. I make mistakes and things go differently, don't go the way I want them to go. You know. I'm just going to blend that. Blend that through. Like that. Yeah, right. Different A. I'm going to take just a small detail brush. This is a Real Techniques one, and it's the accent brush, and I'm going to go in with dust. And I'm going to take that and pop that on the inner corner of my eye just to lighten that up, hopefully. Like that, there you go. I'm going to take that up a little bit. I'm going to a slightly bigger brush. This is the Real Techniques detailer brush. This is the one I was actually looking for in the first place. So I'm just going to, there, that's better. That other one was too detailed. Now I want to take it up onto the lid a little bit in that corner. And then round the inner tear duct. Like that. Just brightens it up a little bit. And I want something for the outer corner. What should I put there? I'm going to use Factory. I think, or I might use Dark Side. That's a little bit too dark. I think Dark Side. And then there's Mugshot, and that's going to light. We'll start with Factory. I'm just going to lick my finger because I haven't got a wet wipe to wipe that off with. I'm going in with Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush. can't see if that is focused because I haven't got my glasses on. It probably isn't factory. Just on the end of the brush like that. I'm just going to go in very, very lightly to start with. Maybe we need to go a little bit darker. Maybe we'll go with that dark side. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. I'll take that slightly into the crease, run that over. And bring it up slightly at the outer corner. Like that. And I'm going to get a blending brush in a moment and give that a bit of a blend. I'll do the same on this side. And across. Not a very summery look, is it? I was planning on something quite summery, but oops, sorry, it just turned out to be quite a smoky, wintry look. Never mind. As I said, things never turn out for me the way I plan. Not to worry. I'm going to get a blending brush. This is a Emily 224. It's a bit like a MAC 224. And I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. Rub that off, and I'm just going to blend that all together a little bit. I think I need a little bit more on that side. Sorry. I'm fidgeting like mad for. I'm sorry about that. Blend there a little bit more. And then I want to take my crease brush and the lighter colour and put a little bit more of that in through the top, just a fraction. Ooh, it is really smoky. Do apologise for that. I keep apologising, but I really wasn't planning on an eye look like this at all. So, I quite like it. I'm going to go in with the inner corner brush, and I'm going to pick up Strange, which is a creamy white colour, because I want that a little bit lighter in that inner corner if I can get it lighter. Probably not. It's now gone a little bit muddy. And then I'm going to put a little bit more of that dust over the top. That's the pinky sparkly colour. Right, I'm going to go in with Strange on my very first brush that I used, and I'm going to pop that under the eyebrow, just as my brow colour. And just blend that down into the crease colour a little bit. And I'll get a tissue and gently, no, I haven't got that much fallout, if any at all. Right, now I am going to use, if I can find the flipping thing, there we go, MAC's Dip Down Gel Liner. You could use any gel liner, any liner, a pencil that you like. This just happens to be my favourite one. Now I can't find my liner brush. Not my favourite one. I'm going to have to use this one. This is a Jessup 209. Just looks very much like the one that I usually use, but it's not my favourite. Isn't it strange how you have your favourite brushes? I'm going to gently, carefully line the top lash line, but I don't really want it too thick. I think I'm needing a new, oh there it is. I think my dip down is drying out a little bit. I don't want it to water. I do apologise if you can hear my dog. Someone is winding him up and making him squeak. There, famous last words. I wanted it a thin line and it's gone thicker. Never mind. And I'm stopping it at the edge because I don't want the wing. I don't do wings. Not anymore. Not since I've got droopy lids. I used to do wing liner when I was younger. When my eyes were nice and, you know, tight and where they should be. But not anymore. Sorry, I think I had the mirror in front. I don't know if you remember me saying that I had a little wart on my eye. I had my appointment a couple of days ago to see the eye person. I can't remember what he was properly called. But unfortunately, well, I'd say unfortunately, but good for me really, not at the time though, I was wearing false nails and it was really itchy and I accidentally scratched too hard my nail must have been sharp, and I actually scratched it off, and it bled like hell. And it's now down to a flat surface. Just going to curl my eyelashes while I talk. And I went to see him, and he looked at it, and he says, well, I can feel the base still there, but he said it might not grow back. He says, I'm not going to do anything now. He said it might not grow back, but if it grows back, come back and see us, and we'll scrape it out, as he says. So I sort of got away with, at the moment, you can still see it. It's just there, look, if you can see. But it's not sticking out all loose and wobbly like it was. And it was awful. It was really, really making me embarrassed. And I mean, maybe people with, looking at me couldn't see it with, I just pinched my eyelid. With me wearing glasses, probably couldn't see it. I'm just going to put the lash base on from Essence. But when it's something on yourself, you can see it. You know it's there, don't you? So if it grows back, I'm to go back, and I'm in the system. I nearly didn't go because I'd scratched it off, and I thought, no, I'll go see what he has to say. And he says that you're in the system now. If it comes back, we'll know what you're on about, and won't have to go through the rigmarole of what I've just gone through the other day to get it looked at. Because I had to have drops in my eyes, for goodness sake. I wasn't going there about my eyes, it was just my eyelid, but I had to go through the rigmarole of having drops in, which make your eyes go really blurred for a few hours. So it's a good job I didn't drive there. I'm using the Rimmel London Extreme Black Wonderful Mascara with Argan Oil. Else I wouldn't have so I wouldn't have been able to get home, because I'm not, with my back problem at the minute, it's got much worse, and I'm not driving at the moment. It's really not doing good. We're going off the story onto another one there. So luckily, my husband was with me. But yeah, that was a good story there. So I haven't got to have anything done with that for now. Oh, this isn't going on very well. I wonder why that is. Went on really well the other day. Oh, there we go. I think it's a little bit wet. Or maybe a bit oily. I don't know. Never had a mascara with oil in before. I'm not sure what I'm thinking about this at the minute. I haven't used it. I haven't used it. This is the first time I've used it since I did the review on it. That was the first time I'd used it. So I don't know I can't say what I think of it at the moment, because this is, as I said, this is only the second time I've used it. So fingers crossed, if my eyes stop watering like they are at the moment, I'll be wearing eye makeup again. And it'll take me longer to get ready in the mornings, because I just want to say one thing, not putting eye makeup on. You can see that one's watering. It has cut down on the time getting ready, but I'd rather spend the extra time though and be putting makeup on. And not, And over the top of that, I'm going to use the a Max Factor 2000 calorie mascara in Rich Black. Sorry, I stopped there because my hand was really shaky just at that moment, and I didn't want to poke myself in the eye. This is the waterproof mascara that I'm popping over the top. Yeah, because of, you know, the risk of watery eyes. My eyelashes aren't in good condition. You know, considering that I haven't been wearing any mascara, you would have thought my eyelashes would be in better condition than they are, wouldn't you? So I don't know what it is with my eyelashes. I can't blame the fact that my lack of eyelashes is due to because I use, I didn't sound right, you know what I mean, use too much mascara on them, because I haven't been using any, so I don't know what it is. There we go. That's going to have to do for mascara. Right, I'm going to take a little bit of this brown dip down, and I'm going to run it, connect it at the side, and run it slightly, very lightly underneath my lower lashes. Didn't finish that sentence, did I? Like that. Make it into a really smoky eye now. And same with the other one. Sorry. Oh, crumbs. I'll be so pleased when I can get this treatment done. I'm just, you know, keeping my fingers crossed that, you know, I keep saying I should be so pleased when I get this treatment done. I just hope it's going to work. I mean, the doctor, my consultant seemed to think it was going to work, and I'm just hoping that it will. I mean, there's no guarantees that it will, you know, like anything, but he seemed quite pleased, well, let's say pleased, quite, you know, sure that it was going to work. I'm going to take a small angle brush, and I'm going to use should I use Dark Horse? That's really pretty. It's got a little bit of a sparkle. I'm going to use Dark Horse, I think, on the outer edge, but on the inner, sorry, this is really unhygienic, but it's my finger, and I'm going to use a different finger in there, but I'm going to use Factory on the middle, and maybe Liar towards the inner. So we'll start with the lighter colours first. So this is Liar, and we'll go on the inner part. That's a really pretty colour. I'd forgotten how pretty that was. So just on the inner bit where there's no, where I stopped the liner. Oh, I'll zoom you in. As you can see there, where I've stopped the liner, I'm doing that there. And I'm going to brush off the brush, and then going into Factory. Oh look, can you see how my eye is watering upwards? It's weird, really strange. So Factory on the middle part. too out of focus, or out of shot there, not focus. So like that. And I'm going with this black heart. It has a red glitter running through it. I have to be very careful because it does have fall down, and it's so pretty. I'm not sure if you'll see it there. There. I think you can really see it there actually, but it is so pretty. There. Oh, water. Oh, come on, why does it have to spoil it? Sorry about this, I've just spoilt my look. Let me just put a little bit more of that layer down there. Blusher, I'm going to use Essence, and it's Natural Beauty. And we zoom back out again. And I'm going to use a Real Techniques blusher brush. So I'm going to put that on first and see how the colour looks with that. Oh, sorry, I am in so much pain. I'm sorry about moaning, but oh. I think I quite like that. I was going to put a little bit of this Kissable on. It's the same brand, it's Essence. What are they? I didn't tell you what it is. It's the Silky Touch blush. And that's that colour there. I was going to pop a little bit of that on, but I'm not sure if I am going to now. Oh, tissue. I've had a little bit of the, little bit more of the brownie coloured one on. This is, I haven't used this blush very much because I thought it was a bit sort of, yeah, you get my meaning. But it's looks quite good. I think it looks quite nice with this look. I don't think I'm going to probably put too much blush on there. But I quite like a bit of blush. Probably more blush than most people like, I don't know. But, oh, that looks okay. Now, lipstick. I have no idea what lipstick I am going to put on at all. I had my bag out with my Apocalypse lips colours in. I am stuck. I just don't know what to go with. That's not right. That's definitely not right. Oh dear. Oh, sorry. I'll go with a, oh, I don't know. I'll go with that, I think. And I'm going to go very lightly with it. I'm going to put it on and then I'm going to blot it. I think. Oh, sorry. Oops, that just clattered. I'm just going to blot. There you go. I'm just going to go with that. I have on, as my base, is the W7 photo shoot 16-hour waterproof or budge-proof foundation in buff. I'm really liking this at the moment. It's really nice. To contour, I've got the Flawless Chisel Cheek Contour Kit from Barry M. For concealer, I have the Maybelline. I'm having to look down on a piece of paper because all the writing is rubbed off. It is the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch in Ivory. This is really nice. I'm liking that. I didn't use a primer today because I'm not going out anywhere. I'm housebound at the moment. Went out yesterday and I'm shattered today. And that is it. I hope... Oh, sorry. I meant to zoom you in and zoomed you back out again. So, there you go. That is the look that I came up with. Not what I originally planned, but I like it. Now it's turned out. I hope you do too. And I will see you again soon in another video. Bye for now.